Well, everybody, I have a little bit of bad news about Warframe, but also I do have a lot of good news. My name is Sacred Wolf, and let's just jump right into it. Now, for starters, Devstream 78, they have just said and confirmed that the War Within will not be coming in August. It's more like the War Without, am I right? Am I right? No, I'm not that good at jokes. It's more like the War Without, yeah. It's now going to be a 4-part update rather than a 3. But thankfully, Titania and many other things will actually be coming in the separate update, which is part of the 3rd update. So I'm going to just talk really quick about that, what all the things that are guaranteed, or what they say are guaranteed to come out in August. Titania is guaranteed. Many new systems that they haven't even talked about will be coming in August. A simpler, smarter fusioning system will be coming out in August. Arcane Distillers will be gone in August. Colorblind doors for the people who cannot see colors or certain colors will be gone. They will now be a different type of door in August. A new levitating stance is coming in August, part of Titania. New art is coming in August that we can show on walls and things called glyphs, which are pretty cool. I'm excited about those. New Grenier Fortress tile set and Lunaro stuff and tile sets coming out in August. Now, what is the main topic, or one of the main topics of this recap, and of just everything? Everybody loved Syndicate secondaries. Everybody adored Syndicate primaries. Now, everybody is stoked for Syndicate melees. Well, here's the news of them. We know what they are, and we're going to get them, and everybody is... I'm so excited for these. I don't even know what to say. Let's just start it off with Red Veil, the Rakta Dark Dagger. This thing looks incredible. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, I was not able to get a single fucking picture of any of these, which is unfortunate. But it'll have to, I'm sorry. Maybe you guys can find, once you look up some of the names, it'll be on the internet now. I'm hoping. For parent sequence is the Satura Lecta Whip. For Cephalon Suda, the Cyanoid Hammer Prime. No, it's obviously the Heliocore. I'm shocked. And it's a hammer. Arbiters of Hexus have the Telos Boltes Tonfas. For Steel Meridian, it is the Vacor Sidon Polearm. Very interesting choice. And for New Loka, it's the Sancti Magistar Heavy Mace, which looks like everything. Amazing. What can I say? New Loka's the best. But apart from that, all these weapons you may notice not many people use. Or if you do use them, you're one of the very few. You are like a unicorn. Not many of you are around, or any at all. Because a lot of these weapons I have never seen somebody use. I've never played a mission, not even a farming run, where anybody has used the Sidon. I don't know about you guys, but I have never seen it. Now, Titania, let's jump right into her. Bounce Chicka Wow Wow? No, that's uncalled for. She looks amazing for starters, but apart from that, her passive is a 25% better bullet jump, and teammates will actually, if they go into the aura of the bullet jump, it looks like little stalactites and stalagmites coming out of the ground and the ceiling and things. If you jump into that and then bullet jump out of it, you'll actually get a buff as well to your bullet jump, so you can keep up with her. Speedy little girl. But her first ability, her abilities for starters are freaking fantastic. It's ridiculous. Her first ability right now is just called Dust, which they're probably going to change, but I can live with it. It floats and disables enemies in the radius of this for attacking and moving. They basically are levitating like in space. It's just you have no control over where you're moving, how you're moving. It's fantastic. You can play golf with these people, for goodness sake. You can use the air kick and you can move them around and things like that. It's fantastic. Get a get some hammers that are unranked and just smash an enemy that's on the ground and then send them flying. Maybe play a little par 4 in golf. Warframe golf is going to become a thing now. It's going to be awesome. Her second ability is called Soul Swipe. Not Soul Punch, but Soul Swipe. It's you cast a cone orb to all enemies in range, stealing a buff from them that you can pick up. And apparently, every single enemy will actually have a different buff, or at least every single faction will have a different buff. Like if you kill Grenier, maybe you'll get an armor buff, or if you kill just, let's say, a Napalm, you'll get extra blast damage, or a Scorch, you'll get extra fire damage, or resistance to fire. And anybody can pick these up, I think. They didn't really say, but it'll be pretty cool. Either way, I'm already loving the way Titania is sounding. I mean, she's already sounds like she is a very viable frame for, I don't know, everything. Her third ability just makes her even better. Lamplighter. Floats and disables one enemy. This is sounding very similar to her first power. That the other enemies are drawn towards. The floating enemy at the same time, Titania's razor butterflies are circling around the lamp, let's say. And when the lamp is in range, all the enemies are just confused and just stare at it. They don't even attack, they don't even move. They just stare at it. Some of them have tried to kill it, but the razor butterflies quickly put an end to it because they circle around this enemy and then they go ham on a couple poor guys who go towards it. So that is incredible. I'm super excited already for Titania. I want her right now. Her fourth ability is called Shrink. First off, I'm already not a fan of the name. But second of all, you shrink into a miniature Arcwing with dual pistols and a sword that scale from your primary and melee mods. I mean, come on, this is already sounding incredible. This is sounding better than regular Arcwing. But let's just see how it goes. You are also 50% harder to hit because you are miniature. And your razor butterflies fly around you, protecting you and killing things. I mean, she's unstoppable. She's just impeccable. I am going to love Titania. I'm going to break her entirely. Not in that sense, so let's not get into that region, but I'm going to put so many forma into her and everything like that. I'm too pumped for her. It's ridiculous. But anyways, that's all on Titania. It's pretty exciting. I'm so happy that she's coming out in August, even if War Within isn't. She also has her own quest to go with her, which is terrific. Now let's talk a little bit about this new Grenier tile set. For starters, it looks, my favorite vocab word, amazing, fantabulous, incredible. It looks fab, for God's sake. Very open, which is very different. There's a very, very tight area, but then there's this giant overlooking area that is all just open. There are some turrets lying around. There are flame turrets, so be warned, you could die immediately. It's on Sedna, I know for a fact. It's a survival tile set, I already know that. Maybe it'll be used for others too, I'm not entirely sure, they didn't say. But, wow, it's probably going to become one of my favorite tile sets just from the way it looks. I haven't even played it, and I already love it. And also, if you're a veteran like me, you get bored with Warframe occasionally. If you're doing a survival or something like that, you know where everything is, you know where the life support is, you know how to defend certain tile sets, you know a way around everything. And I love getting new tile sets because it means I get to relearn everything. I like that. I like not doing the same thing over. I'm not a robot. I'm not going to just relive every single thing of my life the exact same way. But let's get right into Necros's changes now. For starters, Shadows of the Dead will no longer destroy low-end computers and high-end computers. It will now only have 7 at the max instead of 30, and let's say you're playing with a full squad. That's still not even close to as many as there would be with all of them running full max strength builds. But the way that it works now, you can only cast 7, but you can see how many are still alive in the corner where his ultimate is. and it'll tell you how many are alive, and also you keep them alive by recasting it, and it gives them more health, which is awesome. It's more necromantic, it's more necro-romantic, it's more just necro, and it's the way he is. Well, whatever. I'm still not a big fan of him. Hopefully that'll change with also his changes for everyone's favorite spamming ability, Desecrate. No longer will be spamming, and no longer will you get carpal tunnel when you push it. Push the button, obviously. Don't push it, at least too hard. But yeah, that's now going to be toggleable. It'll be draining, and also you were already thinking, oh, I'll just use his augment and just use health. Well, you can, but it's only going to be a chance now. It's not going to be a guarantee that it's going to drop health, but they're still being very generous with the drops, so you're still probably going to be fine. Which maybe will make me actually want to play Necros. I mean, I'm afraid of getting carpal tunnel when I'm older, so I don't want to just spam 3, and he's also just kind of boring, in my opinion. Don't hate me for that. Just my opinion. But apart from all that, the new stuff from whatever it is, Lunaro, that fun game mode that everybody liked for about a week and then forgot about. Apparently they have been making new arenas, but they haven't really shown us any. But what they did tell us is the Arcuda is actually coming to PvE, which I'm super stoked about. You basically get to throw balls at enemies. Throw your balls at the enemies you want to. I will see you all later on a brand new video. I hope you all guys enjoyed this brand new recap. Thank you all for watching. Later!